After 2 weeks on the road, the Philadelphia Flyers back at home here at Wells Fargo Center for a pair this weekend, and they have some momentum as they bring in a 3-game winning streak into 2 games against the Vegas Golden Knights and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Smith. Welcome into this Flyers game day preview. Well, it's a couple of afternoon contests for you this weekend. First on Saturday against Vegas at 1 o'clock. The game on Sunday against Columbus is at 5:30. So a couple of early starts for you. Flyers, of course, have won 3 in a row headed into this weekend, punctuated by a great win over the Carolina Hurricanes on Wednesday night. They've beaten 3 straight, all on the road coming into this one, and they're taking on a Vegas team that comes in as the top-ranked team in the National Hockey League. Flyers, though, played Vegas pretty tough out in Las Vegas just a couple of weeks ago. They're going to try to duplicate that effort here at Wells Fargo Center on Saturday. We caught up with Scott Lawton to talk a little bit about how they plan to do that.
Yeah, we were on our toes for the most part until last half of the game. We kind of sat back, gave them too many opportunities, and they made us pay. So continue to play with our pace, make it hard on their top guys, and their D are big and strong, so we got to find a way to get to the front of the net, get a couple dirty goals, and create our chances that way.
So, of course, the Flyers, a young team in this rebuild, but right now doing pretty well. If you look at the standings, they're right on the outside edge of a playoff spot after these 3 consecutive wins. Head coach John Tortorella balancing the 2 things together. He's got a group of players that definitely wants to win every single night. He also has concerns to look at about developing some of the younger players. He tries to balance those 2 at every point throughout this season.
I'll answer it this way. We have stated we're rebuilding, right? I think when you state that, people think that, all right, we're just going to pour all the young players in there. And there is, when you're dealing with young players and you're dealing in where we are in the landscape of this team, there is still a priority to teach young players how to win and what's expected to help us win. So you have developing versus winning. That's something we're going to juggle all year long. Don't think we're going to forget about winning, because that's you're not teaching your young players the right way to play if you're not trying to win. You're not teaching your young players that nothing's for free. You still have to kick in. You still have to be ready to play. Make your mistakes, as they all do, but there is still young players versus winning, older guys on the team. You're in a game, very similar in Carolina. I said Z in Carolina because I think he made a couple of huge mistakes that could be game-changing. I got to worry about the group, too, as far as trying to win that game. I think it goes hand-in-hand in development. Trying to win goes hand-in-hand in developing players.
So again, a pair of afternoon contests for the Flyers this weekend. Vegas on Saturday, Columbus on Sunday. Tickets available right now at PhiladelphiaFlyers.com. The Saturday contest starts at 1 o'clock, and you can catch that telecast on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Sunday's game is at 5:30 against the Blue Jackets. That game will be on NBC Sports Philadelphia Plus. Both games this weekend, you can catch the radio broadcast with Timmy and Todd Fedoruk on 93.3 WMMR. So we hope to have you along with us as the Flyers take on the Vegas Golden Knights and the Columbus Blue Jackets.